Hello, my name is Mahmoud Saleh. My teammates are Mohammed Hilal, Mohammed Hisham, and Mariam Dusui. We are Team 4. Our team name is Current Overflow. Now, my teammate Mohammed Hilal will present the project idea.
I will discuss our approach. First of all, we use an Android app to turn to speech to text and the text to speech. The deaf person will use laptop and the blind will use the mobile. He will record his message via mobile and then will send it to the Bluetooth module using an Arduino, and the text will appear on the laptop for the deaf person. And the deaf person will write a message and will get played on the mobile application. Let's have a look. First, we need to connect the HC06 Bluetooth module. So click here and choose the HC06. Now you can see it's connected. We need to record a small message like, hello, my name is Muhammad. We can see here that the message has appeared. Now the deaf person will send a message to the blind and he will hear it from the application.
Hi Muhammad, I'm Mariam.
So I'm Mariam Dusui and I'm going to explain our hardware part of the Arduino. We used an HC06 Bluetooth module. This is the module that communicates the application, the Android application, to the laptop. So I'm going to talk a little bit about the module itself. The module it could work with any microcontroller, and it utilizes the Arduino board's UART chip. UART is Universal Asynchronous Receiver Transmitter. It is basically a chip that allows for serial communication. Serial communication is transmitting and receiving the data bit by bit instead of parallel. So I'm going to explain the module pin by pin. Well, the first pin is the VCC, which is what turns on the Bluetooth module itself. When the Bluetooth module is turned on, without connection, it starts flashing. Then this is the ground. We have a universal ground, common ground between the Arduino board and the Bluetooth itself. The TX pin. This pin is responsible for transmitting. It is connected to the receiving pin from the Arduino chip. The last pin is the RX, which is responsible for the receiving. It is connected to the transmitting pin from the Arduino, since the Arduino transmits to the Bluetooth module, and the Bluetooth module in turn receives the data. Okay, so here, as I mentioned earlier, since it's connected to the power source, it starts flashing, and it stops flashing as soon as I connect it to the app. So I'd like to show how the Bluetooth as soon as it's connected, it stops this flashing. So I'm going to connect to the module. Here you go. And now it's connected, and the Bluetooth module itself shows that it has been connected by stopping the flashing. The Bluetooth module itself is connected to the 5-volt voltage source from the Arduino board. And then we had to use pins 10 and 11 instead of the RX and TX pins of the Arduino, because the serial monitor requires the UART chip in the Arduino itself. Therefore, we had to use the software serial library, which in turn converts these two pins into serial pins, which the Bluetooth module can easily connect to and transmit data serially.
And now I will talk about the Android app. The Android app have many features. We can connect it to the Arduino through Bluetooth. We can record any voice note and send it to the Bluetooth module in the Arduino. We can type any text and send it to the Bluetooth module in the Arduino. It can receive any text from the Arduino anytime it's sent. We developed this app using MIT App Inventor. It's a software tool help us to develop an Android app specially for the Arduino. The Android app contains two Google APIs. One to convert the speech to text and the other one to convert text to speech. We use both in the app. The speech to text API is used when we record a voice note. Let's see. Hello? Now, the speech is converted to text and sent to the Arduino. The text-to-speech is used when we send any text from the computer through Arduino Bluetooth module to the Android app. Now I am sending text from the computer to the Android app through the Arduino.
Hey.
The Android app receives the text and converts it to speech through text-to-speech Google API.
Now I will discuss how we designed the Android application. We used MIT App Inventor. First, we have a clock here. Every time it will check if the Bluetooth client is connected or not. If it's connected, it will print connected. Then it will call the Bluetooth client, the one connected to Arduino, and send every byte available. If it received any message, it will call the text-to-speech module and it will convert it to voice and will speak. Now let's go to the next part. Now after the speech recognizer got the text, we check if the Bluetooth client is still connected or not. If it's connected, we send the text to the Bluetooth module.
Hello, my name is Mohammed Hisham. I'm a computer science student at the German University in Cairo. I'm gonna talk and move you through the code that we did on the Arduino board. Here we include our library, which is software serial library, which changes digital ports to serial ports. And here we just define what ports do we need to change to be serial or virtually serial. Here we initialize or declare the variable that we're gonna print or read the text from. And here that's a boolean that we use to change from the hardware serial and the virtual serial or the software serial that that's connected to the Bluetooth module. Here we just begin the serials, the hardware serial and the software serial. And in the loop, we basically check if the serial has any inputs or any new data. Then we set these data to the text variable, and we set this boolean that makes sure that we only read from the hardware serial, which is from the window or the serial window in the laptop. And here we check if we got or received any data from the module or Bluetooth module or virtual serial, and we then set these data to text again, and here we also check if there is data that we received from the Bluetooth, and here we check also if this is if this boolean we use to check if we use a hardware serial or the Bluetooth serial. So we print in case of s true, else we print to the mobile or the Bluetooth in case of s is false. And lastly, we just reset everything and we insert a delay of 200 milliseconds, 2 seconds.